So on day 7, I spoke about rest, and I remember somebody responded and said, "You know what? Beg me, beg me." And in that moment, it just felt like sometimes people do feel guilty, about taking time out to, just it feels like if you stop moving, your clock will just start running at 2x and you won't be able to catch up ever. So, yes, reminder, guys, find time to do rest. And after that day, I took 2 whole days off. It wasn't planned or intentional. My goal was to do these 10 days, consecutively. But for one reason or another, the past 2 days were just a real roller coaster. My emotions were like all over the place. It almost felt like 6 months worth of emotions were just packed into 2 days, and I was all over the place. I had this list of things I needed to do. Everything was just falling apart. That's what it seemed like in those moments. In my head, I felt like things were falling apart. And I remember just yesterday, I just had to midday, I think it was midday, I just reminded myself, you know what? God is not pushing you, at least not in this moment. It's not like you must get this done, you must do this now, and all of that. And so I just had to lean into the grace of God in that moment. And I think that's what for days I'll just say, I love that God's grace is sufficient for us. We won't take it for granted, but I love that He has given us grace to, find time to just gather our thoughts honestly, and sometimes even just sit in whatever we are feeling. I think I mentioned this already. Just sit in some of these feelings and really just work through, why are we feeling this way, and what do you need to do to get out of it. And sometimes give yourself space to just gather your thoughts, pray, and ask for the Lord's help on how to move to the next phase of things. And so, yes, for day 8, I just want to remind you that it's okay to, lean into the grace of God with whatever it is you're doing. Yes, you want to get to the end point. Yes, you might feel disappointed that you know took some time off, or you didn't do as well as you wanted to. But we serve a God that is perfect, and every day we are striving, for perfection, to be better. And in that we can lean into the grace of God, and He will always carry you. Just ask God for help. Call him onto Him for help, and He will, show up for you every single time. And so that's it for day 8. I will see you on day 9 by the special grace of God.